Yeah, it's a bit deeper, isn't it? You good?
Keep that buzz. Rubber side down.
You right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? I'm out on my 8S, as you can see, and I've got a chap right behind me, right on my tail, on another Suzuki 8S2. He's from the GSX-8S and 8R UK Facebook group. Go find that if you've got one of these motorcycles. And yeah, we're just popping out, and he wanted to hear what the exhaust sounded like on this with my Aprilia. So yeah, it's quite cool to have another 8S rider to ride out with. He's a sort of local guy too, so it's all kind of cool that we're not having to travel the universe to catch up with each other. I was down here yesterday, just over that way, doing a bit of a trail ride over to Hampshire, to Loomies, and yeah, that was a good little day out yesterday. But I ache like crazy from it, I really do. So although we've both got the same motorcycle, we've done different things to them. He's still got a standard tailpiece on it, and we were just discussing there that yeah, it's useless, which is why I changed mine, because if it's going to be useless, I may as well change it to something that's useless and pretty. Bit like me, useless and pretty. And he's also got the standard exhaust pipe, which is why he asked if we could go for a spin, so he could hear what the Acura was like I said. So I'm glad we were behaving ourselves. Yes, that is good that we were, but that might spoil fun later. Yeah, oh, where was I? Distracted by sirens. Well, fun well and truly spoilt. Damn it. So police cars, average speed camera vans, yeah, I'm not going to misbehave going up here. Not that I ever would, officer, no, I'm a good boy, me, I'm a good boy. But yeah, that's just too many bad omens, that is, too many bad omens. I wished out after seeing that not the police car going past us, but then the camera van. I was like, nah.
Because we had the camera van coming up the road.
Yep.
So I waved at him like I always do driving along, thinking, haha, he's just left.
And then there was another one there. I was like, damn it. Yeah. I mean, when you went, I was just like, yep, I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Right. Okay. So my bike here is all kind of standard up the front here like this, but I've got that little stupid thing on the back there which no one likes, but it does a job. I've got my top block tail tidy there, and then I've got my Akrapovic, or whatever you call it, full exhaust decat there, and that's the only mods I've done to mine. Whereas on this one here we've got a MRA fly screen, and then a little bit of tape around here to protect from luggage, and then the tail, the seat cover there, standard tail on it, and he's also got the belly pan there. Has he got a hugger? No hugger. Yeah, so not a lot of difference, but a little bit. It's interesting to see what other people do with their motorbikes. But yeah, fun little bikes. But anyway, right, let's go get brews and what have you and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, but it's awesome to meet up with a fellow AS owner. Brilliant stuff. Right, well, Dean has very kindly bought me a brunch, sausage sandwich and a brew. Awesome stuff. So thank you very much, Dean. That was very good of you, very good of you. We're now going for a little spin. I'm not quite sure exactly where we're going. Might be just a little loop, have some fun on the motorcycles, and then go off in our various directions. But yeah, a really nice guy. Awesome stuff. It's nice when you meet new people that are not dickheads. Going down this hill is never as much fun as going up it, but there's a good old view, especially of the floodplains there. Mental how wet it is, mental. Hello! Dean seems like a very competent rider, which is good to see. That's kind of the thing with riding all year round. You have to be, and it keeps you dialed in all year round. You get some people who by the end of the summer are very quick on a motorcycle, but because they've had all that skill fade over winter at the start of the year, it's something that I don't always relish the thought of going out for a spin with them, because they're just not sharp enough. Whereas Dean here is sort of showing the benefit of all year round riding. He seems very smooth. He's got confidence as well. It's a nice thing to see is that he's quite happy riding close on the tail of someone, and his positioning is generally pretty good for that sort of stuff. Yeah, not that I'm Mr. Expert or anything, I'm certainly not. I've not done any advanced riding skills, but I've survived 30 odd years of riding. I think we're turning left here. I think we're turning left, yes. He rides very similar to me. He uses the engine braking of the engine to slow down, and the gears rather than the brakes, which makes you a lot smoother. And it means if you're following behind, you've got to be mindful of that, because you can slow down without actually having touched the brakes. So yeah, although I'll try and keep him in shot, I'll not sit too close to him, except for where I feel it's safe to do so. It's a lovely set of twisties this is through here in the summer when it's dry, but this time of year you've got to be careful, It's a very pretty part of the world, this, with lots of nooks and crannies and twists and turns. Wonderful, wonderful. But we've got a lorry up ahead of us, which is possibly going to cause a little bit of a dampener on our way through the wiggles. That's what it is, though. I think it's a very good looking motorcycle on the road, even with the big tail on the end. His light works better than mine, although mine is a little bit tidier. It's interesting seeing the comparison of what people do with their bikes and don't do with them, and stocked versus modified and all that sort of thing. It's kind of cool, And that's what we like to see, oh yeah! It's kind of funny riding around here. I was here yesterday, but I came out from there, green lane up that way. Yeah, so I'm kind of zigzagging across all the green lanes, but then all the green lanes I did yesterday were all mostly on Stain Street. So yeah, Roman road, straight line, and wiggly roads is what we've got left. We keep the wiggly ones and lose the straight ones. It's kind of funny losing the efficiency of the Romans, but I do love the UK for having all its twists and twiddles on the tarmac. Crap all over the road, horrible. It's a little bit easier doing some speed on here on this bike than it was on my Beta yesterday. That was painful, that was, doing the tarmac stuff. It will do 80 mile an hour, but I wouldn't recommend it. 55 is about my top speed on that these days. It literally came the same way as I went yesterday. Not that you saw any of that, because I cut out the road stuff when I'm on the Beta. So does this count as the first official UK Suzuki GSX-8S and 8R owners group meetup? I guess it's not an official one because we didn't do it through the group. But yes, go follow that group if you're a UK member, owner of one of these wonderful motorcycles. There are a bunch of lovely people on there. It's a growing group, and yeah, all very good. I'll put a link in the description, and maybe some words up saying what the group's called. And now, oh yeah, he might be very kindly taking me over to see my aunt. I did mention to him that I was going to be stopping in Slindon, so yeah, maybe we'll be calling this video sort of here-ish, because I don't want you knowing where my aunt lives. But anyway, it was very awesome to meet you, Dean. Thank you very much again for my brunch and branch even, yes. But yeah, awesome to meet you, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what you do regarding 8S 8R decisions, mate. Yeah, I look forward to hearing on the forum, on the group, how you get on with test riding the 8R when you do that in a few days' time, if you manage to sort that. But anyway, yes, this has been a fun little day out for me. Not a full day or anything like that, but yeah, just nice to meet someone new, turn some wheels on my motorbike, and have some food, and just generally shenanigan around a little bit. So if you have got an 8S, do join the group. If you've got an 8R, join the group, and if you like motorbikes and stuff like that, subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it a little thumbs down, I don't mind at all. But please do drop in a comment down below. Anyway, you ride safe, take care, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that bike rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bike rubber side down.